We all know that NotebookLM produces some beautiful slides like this. The issue though is the editability of those slides. Either you get to download the presentation as a PDF document which is not editable, or you can download it as a PowerPoint file, which is nothing more than these images stuck on slides, once again not editable. If you must edit these slides from NotebookLM, there are three common ways. One way is you click on the revise option here, and then you give your prompt indicating which part or which section of the slide requires change. There are two problems with it. The first one is the wild goose chase, because you might indicate that you require a certain thing to be changed in this one section of your slide, but then to make those changes happen, you need to regenerate the entire slide deck, and in the process, you might have another mistake happening somewhere else, and then you try to write your prompt to change that portion and it continues. And the second problem is there are only a certain number of regenerations that you can do because it takes a lot of time for you to regenerate NotebookLM slides. And then, of course, if you are on a free plan, you don't really have that many credits available for you to execute these prompt changes. The second option we have is to go to Canva and use the grab text option. Let me go to Canva. Of course, you need to have a Canva Pro account to get the grab text option. I've already uploaded the presentation in the PDF format. Let me click on one of the slides and then go to edit. And here I'm going to use the grab text option here in the Magic Studio. Now AI does its thing. Either I can make the changes one box at a time, or I can select everything and then say grab. And even if I do this, I need to repeat this every slide. And by the time I finish doing this to 15 different slides, I would lose my patience. And also the conversion doesn't happen the right way all the time, and sometimes the layout can go completely off. So unless you have a lot of time and a lot of patience to work through one slide after another, one box after another for your entire slide deck, I would say this is not the most ideal way to edit your text. The third option is what I mentioned in my previous video, which is the option to go to picture format after selecting this image, and then go to edit picture option, where you use the AI option available inside PowerPoint to do your editing. You click on edit text, and then it takes its own sweet time to extract text from image. And then finally the text got extracted successfully. I can make my changes here. I can go here and say make my changes, and then I can say save. Now here is where the problem is. Now this is the changed version, and you can see this is once again the same image. So if I need to make any more changes, I once again need to select this, go to picture format, do the edit picture option, and then wait for some more time to make my changes. And as you can see, it is a fairly inefficient process. So is there a way I can edit my NotebookLM slides in the most time efficient way possible, so I can have all my text available for me to edit at any point of time? Yes, there is an option by Tenorshare called PDNob. I will leave a link to this product in the description box below. It is a simple, fast, smarter PDF editing option, and you can see it says that it is meant for NotebookLM slides. Let me show you the kind of results you get with PDNob. The first step is to go to NotebookLM and download your slides as a PDF document. So let me click on PDF document, and here I have my PDF document downloaded. Then you go to pdnob.com using the link in the description box below, and then you download your program and install it. It's a fairly simple process. I've already done that. Let me click on it, and this is the interface that I get. The first thing I'm going to do is to use this third option here called OCR PDF. What it does is it makes scanned PDFs into searchable or editable PDFs. So I'm going to click on this, and let me choose the presentation that I want converted. I'm going to click on this and say open. You get this dialog box here. It says output format, scan to editable text. That is what we want to choose. Then for page range, you choose all pages because we want to perform OCR for all the pages in the document. The document language is English, and let us say perform OCR. And it does fairly quickly. As you can see here, the processing happens really fast, and this is why I call it time efficient. And we got our result here. Let me close this so I can run through the various slides here. As you can see here, the conversion is really beautiful. There is hardly any change or any layout disturbance in any of these places. It's pretty neat. Now, the best part is everything is editable. For example, I can go here, AI didn't replace, I can say AI did replace. So whatever that I want to change, I can do. And as you can see, as I click outside, that change is already there. And let me go here and let us say tools are assigned roles here. I'm going to say make the change here. And as you can see, this is as easy as it gets when it comes to making the changes right inside PDF. The other way is you can make these changes inside PowerPoint as well. For that, you go to convert and then say to PowerPoint, and it says, do you want to save changes to the AI presentation loop OCR PDF? You say yes, and you save it wherever you like. I'm going to call this OCR1 and save it in downloads. So I've got this saved. Now I'm going to convert this to PowerPoint, and you can see that 14 pages are selected. I'm going to say convert. In almost no time, I got my PowerPoint file ready. Let me show you the slides. Let me go to slideshow so you can see how accurately the translation has been done. It is perfect for most part. And the best part is if I want to make any changes, I can do so very easily. For example, here, I can say this, make the change, and it is done. And this allows me to decide how I want this information to enter the scene. For example, this text box is something that I want to enter on a click. I can go here to animations and I can say fade. And as I show this as a conclusion on a click, I can enter this. So it is that easy. It gives me control in terms of how I want to present my information in stages as well. And I can go here and once again, I can make my changes here and go here and I can make my changes here. Can you see? It is so efficient. I don't really have to wait for minutes for each of the slides to change. So if you're someone who works with NotebookLM Slides quite regularly and you want a time-efficient solution for you to edit your slides, then PDNob is a good solution. Now, the best part is this product is extremely affordable. As you can see here, the 1-year license is around $50 and lifetime license is $65. When I showed you this page, you would have noticed that there is this thing called PDNob 2.0, which is the next generation of PDNob, which is about to be released anytime soon. When you get your lifetime license, you would notice that you get a free upgrade to PDNob 2.0 as soon as it is released. So you don't have to wait to take advantage of this lifetime license. And it is available for Windows and Mac, and 2 users can use it simultaneously. And here is a special announcement. As Presentation Process YouTube channel viewers, you get a 15% additional discount on top of this already low price for your lifetime license. You click on Buy Now option, and in the checkout page, you go to I have a coupon, and you enter this discount code PDPP15, and you can see that there is an additional discount of $9.75. So take advantage of this opportunity and get lifetime access to PDNob and start editing your NotebookLM slides in a time-efficient way. I'll see you in the next video.